Before you hit the dislike button, just know that I'm doing this because I love Piccolo and I'm just tired of misinformation swarming around, so let's get it.
Bless. I don't sleep on no beef. We ain't sleeping no. You know I'm on top of everything. Run grass and they don't shoot cribs. They gon' give you one chance. Like come outside or we gon' come in, boy. When I pull up and make them catch a lot. Blue beam on that chopper. Kamehameha. I throw them Dragon Balls at you like I'm Kakarot.
Now, Piccolo is one of my favorite characters of all time in Dragon Ball, probably top 5 or top 6, but his fan base has been going a little bit too ham on trying to say that Piccolo is extremely powerful when, all honesty, he wasn't that strong in comparison to Super Saiyan Blue Goku and all the other characters. He's stronger than most, he's regularly stronger than everyone in Dragon Ball Z, don't get me wrong. Like, he's definitely stronger than Buhan and, like, Super Saiyan Vegito in the Buu Saga by now, but is he comparable to like Ultimate Gohan, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and all the other characters? No, he's not. Like, so many people want to have this idea that since Piccolo is a rival to Android 17 and he's in the Dragon Ball Z area, that he's got to be a rival to Android 17 now. That's not true at all. So I'm here to make this video talking about Piccolo's not as strong as you think he is. I know that's like a funny meme to the whole set the programmer titling scheme, but I want to talk about this because a lot of people think that Piccolo is Super Saiyan 2 level just because Piccolo beat Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. And just to break this down here, there's no Super Saiyan level, Super Saiyan 2 level. We only use this to compare the characters that are relevant to the story. Super Saiyan 2 Goku is nowhere near the same power as Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. Current Super Saiyan 2 Goku is compared to a God Destruction by Gowasu. So again, you got to understand the difference between arcs and powers. We only say levels in comparison to the current arc they're in, and just the fact that Goku's gotten extremely more powerful throughout this arc. It's hard to even use the whole level term, but we're going to use that for now. But Piccolo is comparable to base Gohan, and I know a lot of people keep saying, but he beat... Listen to reasoning before you start complaining, because before Gohan re-unlocked his ultimate form, his base level was compared to Majin Buu, and he was able to at least be stronger than he was in the Buu Saga at that point. And when Gohan was fighting Piccolo, of course he lost to Super Saiyan 2, but once he re-unlocked ultimate form, he pretty much one-shotted Piccolo, with Piccolo getting a little sneak attack, which is, you know, it is what it is. It was just, you know, a little storytelling of Gohan, do not let your guard down. Then later on, when base Gohan and Piccolo fought Goku Tien, base Goku was actually like being pushed back by base Gohan a lot, and it was like a really fair battle. And Piccolo, all he did throughout that fight was just charge up as usual. Like, Piccolo, all he does now in Dragon Ball Super is just charge up attacks so he can at least be relevant. But when he charged up and Gohan let Goku like fall into the trap, it did do nothing to base Goku. And then when Gohan came in with just a punch, he did way more damage to Goku than Piccolo did. So at that point, Gohan is stronger than Piccolo in base form. And then people don't understand this, is that I don't care if it's BS, the show is telling you that Gohan is least comparable to Piccolo at base form or stronger than him. And then later on, Gohan is confirmed to be Super Saiyan Blue Goku level at that time, because even the narrator stated that Gohan's newfound power is on par with Goku's Super Saiyan Blue. That's what's shown. Because a lot of people have this idea that Ultimate Gohan is comparable to Super Saiyan 2 Goku, which is wrong, because Gohan literally stated he's using full power after Goku used Super Saiyan Blue, and they have like they shared blows and everything, so they're comparable. But then later on, throughout the entire thing, base Gohan is struggling against like these robots, right? And Gohan even said that, wow, these robots are pretty powerful. And a lot of people had this idea that Piccolo should be strong in these robots, but again, the robots was overpowering base Gohan, which is stronger than Piccolo. This is called power scaling. But people don't want to understand this, and people have this idea that as long as Piccolo uses Special Beam Cannon, he's Super Saiyan Blue level. Again, that's only relying on a technique which takes a lot of prep, and most of the time Piccolo gets blitzed or beaten if he doesn't do it. But when Piccolo fought the Universe 6 Namekians, he was being overwhelmed by them, and he was fighting in comparison to base Gohan, which also gives me the idea that base Gohan is on par or stronger than Piccolo. And he needed Gohan to save him a couple of times in that fight. And Piccolo only became relevant again once Gohan did a lot of distracting against the Universe 6 Namekians and put him in a trap where the Special Mechanic can be used on the Universe 6 Namekians. And Universe 6 Namekians are around Super Saiyan Blue tier because it was actually able to pressure Ultimate Gohan and even overwhelm his Kamehameha attack. So yeah, Piccolo is still not as strong as a Super Saiyan Blue tier at all. Matter of fact, he's really not as strong as you think he is, because he's comparable to base Gohan, and most people that are strong to base Gohan, overwhelm base Gohan, are stronger than Piccolo himself, and people really need to understand this. And I know the argument, well, if Piccolo has enough time to charge his attacks, he can be strong as a Super Saiyan Blue. But again, that only worked against like Frost, and that was because Frost was very fatigued and he wasn't that smart in the get-go in terms of like trying to figure out, like, he was really underestimating Piccolo. That's what I'm trying to say. And when you're dealing with opponents that are way stronger than you, faster than you, you're gonna need help to even like to do this attack, and that was shown when he was fighting Universe 6 Namekians, that he needed help to even fight on par with them and use a one attack that he can charge up. It's the same ordeal with the Raditz thing, when Raditz was way stronger than Piccolo and he needed Goku for distraction, even be stronger than him with an attack. I just don't think the idea that a one technique that can raise your attack so high makes you on par with the characters that are way stronger than you. I just don't feel like that one technique should make Piccolo Super Saiyan Blue tier or anything like that. So again, Piccolo, like I said before, is base Gohan tier, and base Gohan is comparable to base Goku, and base Goku with a lot of training, a lot of power scaling, is stronger than Super Saiyan God Goku from the Battle of God saga by a lot. So I'm not saying Piccolo is really weak, but I'm not saying that Piccolo deserves to be Super Saiyan 2 Goku tier, because that's extremely way more powerful than Piccolo ever will be for now. So again, hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, where I keep telling y'all that Piccolo is not stronger than Android 17 and everything just because he was on par with him in Z. That's not comparable. You just kind of doing a false equivalent. But yeah, man, SonTj out, peace. Love you all.